Buckeyes will kick it away to get this game going. And it's a squib kick taken to one of the other end. He's brought down to the 37 after a strong return. Hand off to the right side. Breaks into the clear. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. Takes a deep shot down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
Wow, Chris, they come out of the gate swinging, and like Mike Tyson said, this defense, you've got to plan until you get punched in the face. Well, consider that the first punch to the face. Beautiful throw by the quarterback and a huge gain for the offense.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from the 3. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You've got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. First play taking a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
You know, it's great if you hit these shots down the field early in the game, but they really serve 2 purposes. 1, yes, you're trying to connect. But 2, you're also keeping the defense honest. They cannot inch up near the line of scrimmage to stop the run. Now, this should produce some level of openness for that run game. I would expect them to get back to that here in the next series or 2. Try to pound that rock.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And that ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes. No chance to catch him there.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position, you're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle made out of the 46. Return team does an excellent job there. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
A sack like that on second down is a drive killer. Now 3rd and forever, and now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Well, sometimes you just got to protect the quarterback from himself. And as a play caller, you got to understand the pass rush has been good. You've been taking some big negative plays. Just hand the football off and punt it away. That quarterback is clearly rattled. Get him on the sidelines. Try to calm him down.
Well, they're going to go for it. Try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs.
I know this group wanted to be aggressive today, but this is more in the reckless category. It's on your own side of the 50. It's the first half. They had no success here leading into this 4th down. It's 4th and forever. And now the opposition.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield. The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground here. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage. Well, this secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
I know throwing the football over the middle of the field is difficult, but this one is on time. It's on target. This wide receiver has got to catch that football. I know that the defense is closing in, but it's really not about the yards after the catch. Secure it and then protect yourself for the oncoming hit.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that.
The Rebels will look to convert here on 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. And that's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. The offense now operating in empty. To throw, it's Sayin. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Pass is incomplete. He caught it, but couldn't get his feet down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's second down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Chris, quarterback play is all about rhythm, and here I just feel like his footwork is too quick and he's rushing it. When you rush it, you tend to overthrow it. You tend to throw passes wide.
And the ball is picked off. He could go. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
You just can't make this type of a throw. He throws it up for grabs. Basically, it's like a punt, and you got to credit the defense. They are able to track the ball and get this thing for an interception. Beautiful job by them, but serious mistake from the quarterback.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. And we are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
They moved the ball into good position, but now it's third and long. That's reeled in. It's Lacy. Jukes to get past a man. Tremendous toughness here. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Makes the grab on the move. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time. And when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
And now the handoff.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Now rolling out to his left. Powering through. They'll bring him down, but the game moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Well, you got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front seven gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front seven's got to do a better job in their rush lanes. What an outstanding job by the defense. The route was timed perfectly. It was a good throw, but it's just better defense to prevent the touchdown. Now, this offense has got to go back to the drawing board.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Looking to score with a run to the right. And they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and now this offense has a decision to make. Do you stay on the ground or do you try to throw this ball into the end zone? I personally believe you got to understand, do you have 4 downs or not? If you don't, you need to throw the football. If you're willing to go for it on 4th down, this might be a time to try.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Past the 50, inside the 40, at the 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Holy cow, this feels like at least a 10-point swing in this game. They're in field goal range. They're driving down here. And before halftime, the defense gets a score. That is a massive play in this game and one we definitely will remember.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. The shotgun handoff here. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. A solid run, good for first down yardage. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Caught on the outside, it's pass.
Remember, Chris, you've got to secure the ball.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Grab down the middle. It's Odom. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. And the Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the option play. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Boy, you can see the emphasis in the game plan from this defense. They know that they're going to see these types of concepts from this offense all day long, and they're ready for it here early in this game, and they create an obvious passing situation. This is exactly what they're going to need to do the rest of the game. Give their pass rush an opportunity on these long yardage situations.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. That's a great drive. Perfect call and execution to take the lead before halftime. Important because the other side gets the football, Joel, to begin the 3rd quarter.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of a drive like that and a score like that. All these coaches talk about the middle section of the game, winning right before halftime and then right out of halftime. And right here, taking the lead, knowing that you've got to kick it off to start the 3rd quarter, that is a massive moment. Now you can go in, make some adjustments, and really come out with a great defensive game plan for the early 3rd quarter drive.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
We always talk about the middle portion of these games being so important, and that is a vital drive and great success, building momentum as they head into the locker room. Now they can go make a few adjustments and come out in the second half and try to sustain this momentum.
And they'll set up for the PAT. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now the all-important extra point. And it's up and good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. He'll be brought down at the 47. Excellent starting field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks right, lets it fly. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Breaks free. He might be gone. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, how often do we talk to these coaches and they talk about the sudden change that you've got to capitalize when you get a turnover, and here the offense is able to do that. First snap after the defense gets the ball back and they're in the end zone. That is complimentary football 101.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Dropping back, it's Sayin. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
You know, Chris, not all incompletions are created equal. If you signal to the defense that you're willing to take a shot, that lives in the back of their mind the entirety of the game.
And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's third down.
Absolutely love this play call. I know it wasn't successful, but that's the exact situation where you want to take a shot. You feel like you're going to convert here on third down. You've only got inches to go. Why not take a shot?
He's looking deep here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. The pressure's on. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop.
What a tremendous stop by this defense, and that's the type of play that can be really demoralizing as an offense, because remember, you're going to head into the locker room and you're going to think about what you left on the field. That's clearly a possession they feel like they can cut into the lead.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They have two more to work with before halftime.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown. Ole Miss.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Coming after him. Oh, he loses the football. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. The Rebels will kick this away to get the second half going. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. And the priority here, take care of the football. 3 turnovers in the first half. That's why they're trailing. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't.
Looking to throw it deep. Deep shot caught inside the 15. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field, but if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's going to bring up third and goal, and on third down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get the...
Touchdown, Ohio State. Strong game by this quarterback.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kick is a squib kick. Taken by one of the young men. They get him down at the 49-yard line after an excellent return. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. On the run, it's Lacey. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This front seven is so athletic. They're aggressive. They get off blocks here. They're in the backfield, and they create a negative play. I got to tell you, this is going to be a huge key for this game, is this defense and their ability to create the negative play and get themselves off of the field.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
These tight end corner routes are so difficult to defend. This defense knows it's coming, and yet they can't stop it. It's because of the leverage used by the tight end, the timing of the quarterback, the accuracy of the quarterback, and watch as he layers this football right over the defender, and he gets the ball outside, and the tight end comes down with the first down. This is beautiful offense, very difficult to defend. It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes and get a nice stop.
And the Rebels are in the red zone. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Lacy. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit, and they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there for another kick?
Bringing pressure. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense picks it up on the run. Touchdown, Rebels. The defense produces 6 points.
Chris, you see this on film from this group. As soon as that ball is loose, you can tell they're looking for that scoop and the score, and they're able to scoop it up and put it in the end zone. I can tell you what, this defense, they are energized right now.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Grab made by the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from...
He'll take a deep shot. Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the 4th interception he's thrown today. Brings up second down.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Jackson. And they make the stop in what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And it's Ole Miss in front. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To the air. It's Sayin. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Muscles past the defender. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain of that catch and run. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2. Coming up, second down and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, Chris, it is really difficult as a quarterback to throw the football from this field position. You're inside the 10-yard line. It's all about timing and your decision-making. Here, I feel like he just forced this football maybe a touch late into coverage. That's not a good one.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
And the quarterback dropping back. He makes the catch, a successful two-point conversion.
Chris, you can tell they spend a lot of time on these two-point plays. It's just executed perfectly. Good timing by the quarterback. Throw it into the end zone, and it's good.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Zasquipke picked up by one of the blockers. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Leaning on the run game here. He's got room to run. Look out. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. New set it down to the offense. First and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. Caught in the backfield. It's Odom. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
The coaches talked to us all week long about tackling in space, and this defense has an opportunity to tackle in space, and they don't do it. They're going to have to get multiple bodies on this tight end. He's too big. He's too athletic. They've got to get him down to the ground.
Short gain makes it second and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Handoff running right. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking. It's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play. Great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's third down. You're trailing, have to get the ball back, and they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
And the Rebels lining up here on first and 10. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They'll hand it off. Running with purpose. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
Snags the quick throw. Touchdown, Rebels. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, this is the advantage of the modern running back. The guy that can gain yards between the tackle, but one that can create a play in the passing game. This is just a dump off on the outside, and he's able to just scamper into the end zone. Beautiful job by the quarterback, getting to him in the progression, and it's a touchdown for this offense.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Lacy. They give it to him again, but this time he's stopped short. They come up empty on the two-point try.
Ole Miss, 48, Ohio State, 36.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air. It's Sayin. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Catch made on the out route. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space.
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Not much on the return there, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 47.
Chris, that's exactly what you want to see from your defense. Slam the door shut, multiple possession lead here in the 4th quarter, and they go out there and they've got to understand, as a coverage unit, that ball is going to start being in harm's way. The quarterback has got to take risks to try to come back in this game, and they're able to step in front for the interception.
Looking for a deep completion. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's 2nd down.
I'm always a fan of an offense being aggressive and taking a shot down the field, and I really love these 4 vertical routes, Chris. This is a concept that I used to love throwing, but as a quarterback, you've got to identify the coverage, and then you got to stand in there and make a quality throw. Here, I just don't feel like he gave a good ball down the field.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
The Rebels will line up to kick it away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Dropping back. It's Sayin. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
He's rattled right now. He throws a pick on the last drive, and Chris, he comes out here. And this is the type of series that you want to see that short memory, and you want to see a quarterback get back to his roots and use that offense, and here he throws the ball right back into a precarious situation. That one should have been picked off.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for a late, deep throw. The catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion. Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it.